What would be your reaction when you finally win the lottery and finally you dream of having the money in your hands after a long time of waiting, but then you do not see a dime of it? Imagine the state where you are living does not pay up. Well, you do not have to imagine, because it really happened. Today's story is about man tried to redeem $1 million winning lotto ticket, but state refused to pay. But it is quite disturbing to know that it has not been the first time to happen. However, a lot of people have won the lottery and went to redeem their tickets, but this state in particular just refused to pay up. Of course, this has led to people's fury and complaints. The state we are talking about here is Illinois. The families were angry when the state could not pay out their winning tickets. An attorney named Tom Zimmerman represented some of the winners, and he noted that the state refused to pay a sum of $288 million in winnings. Yahoo News mentioned it in a report. Wow. According to Time, the state announced that it would not pay winnings that are over $600 until they resolved a budget crisis. But Zimmerman said that TV ads that were promoting the lottery clarified, if any private business would engage in this kind of conduct, selling tickets and not paying out the winner, the state would shut them down and indict them for fraud. This can be regarded as double standards. A 49-year-old hospital clerk named Rhonda Rash said that she won a ticket of the sum of $50,000, and the officials told her that she would receive an email with the payment within 4 to 6 weeks. Yet, several months passed and the woman did not receive her check. Therefore, Rash was one of the lottery winners who sued the state to receive their payments. One of the winners, Susan Rick, told Inside Edition that after she won $250,000 and finally her family would lead a comfortable life. But that dream did not come true, although it's supposed to. What is more, a group of people from Chicago won $1 million, but they got none of the money, not even a cent. So they also sued Illinois State. You can now forgive the protesting winners and excuse their anger. It is such a disappointment after getting so thrilled that they won and would finally receive a good payment that would turn their lives upside down, but expectations were versus reality. What is the reason for not paying the winners their money? According to USA Today, the Illinois Lottery mentioned in a statement that there was a difficulty in paying the winners their winnings due to the absence of legal authority for the Illinois comptroller. In other words, the checks could not be issued. It is true that the funding exists, but the authority does not, and that is why they could not issue the checks. But whose fault is it anyway? The winners are stuck in an unlucky situation, and they were not responsible for that. The state should have solved the problem faster. The state calmed people down, and the officials reached a middle ground with the winners by telling them that once a budget is ready to pay their winnings, they would issue their checks. However, people did not really believe them, and they remained skeptical about the way the government handles things. They remained furious and anxious. One citizen in the state of Illinois posted on social media embarrassingly that he was very disappointed, and a situation like that made him wish he never lived in that state at all. Indeed, it is very unfair and confusing. Tom Zimmerman declared that the state should have stopped selling the lottery tickets to people in the first place if they had already knew that there would be no legal authority to issue the checks. At least people would not have built scenarios and plans based on their imaginations and fantasies when they would win and become rich. It is very obvious that lottery in the Illinois state is nothing but a fraud, and sadly, no one pays the price except for the poor citizens. Tell us in the comments section below, what do you think about this whole idea of the lottery? Do you think it is risky, or do you think it is not something we should completely rely on? Have you ever gone through an experience similar to today's story? How do you think Illinois State could make it up to the disappointed lottery winners?